It is 100% vulnerable people that are being affected by this, that would have to deal with this for the rest of their lives because a fucking streamer sold out on their morals. If you get addicted to gambling, your brain pathways will change on a neurological level. When you see the slot running in front of your eyes, you cannot present fake probabilities in the stuff that you're seeing flow down. So if something has like a 1 in 1,000 chance of appearing, I was supposed to see it only like 1 in 1,000 rolls. But if you look at any of those slot streams, those 1 in 1,000 outcomes, you see them like almost every single time the thing is rolling. I've personally been affected by gambling in my life. I have a bone to pick with the fact that Twitch supports gambling this fucking hard, that people are making millions and millions of dollars on people being preyed upon. They're literally throwing their audience to the wolves with it. I like poker. I would not sponsor poker on my stream, for example. I'd not take a sponsorship for it. He won 10 million or lost. No, it's a sponsorship. Obviously, he's going to lose. You always lose. The more you play, the more you're going to lose. But the way those sponsorships work, all you need to do is stream long enough playing the slots, and the casino itself will pay you. We know that Trainwrecks is getting $10 million a month for his casino sponsorship.
Are you making a mil a month mistake? I'm not making a mil or more. I'm making much more. The f do you mean a mil a month? The f that was the first month, buddy. Do you see what I gamble with? Like, the fuck? I'm confused. I mix what I make and what I already have together, and I gamble raw. Now, has that been smart for me? Absolutely fucking not.
So imagine what xQc is getting. And interestingly enough, xQc had a similar position as mine.
You shouldn't gamble on stream. You shouldn't do it. We've known this. I said it.
Oh, what is that?
Don't do it. I'm sorry for doing it. I'm genuinely sorry that I gambled on stream. Okay? I wish I could take it back. I can't. I'm trying to move on. Okay? All I'm trying to do now is at least the people that are going to be called out next, that I'm not lumped with some of the things that they do that I didn't do. At least give me the benefit of not looking like the other cocklords. Can I at least have this? If I'm going to get shit on by everybody on the internet, can I at least have the very bottom of the barrel of not lumping me in with everybody? That's all I asked for.
So for context, we're talking about xQc dabbling in the gambling scene, which he did when it started getting really popular. All his friends were doing it. He's close friends with Trainwrecks, other big streamers, and he wanted to try it out. And he apologized for it. He was like, no, you guys are right. People called him out for it. It's wrong. I'm not doing it again. Which I 100% respect that. I love it when people can change their minds, can recognize their mistakes. That's fully fucking respectable. But he's changed his mind again. He has decided that it is okay to gamble on stream. And this is his take from his Discord. I told the mods not to delete any threads and comments, so I'd let the community voice their concerns organically. Every day it's a new complaint, a new problem. People got so mad at me for doing toreba for content in a content drought. I'm not a hypocrite. I literally changed perspective and voiced that very clearly over the last months. I'm not here to be a role model. I'm here to have some fun, so I'll do so until it becomes boring. I won't watch anymore. Okay, turn the computer off and go speak with your parents and peers if you want a role model for your moral compass. That hurt me. If you're genuinely hurt by a broadcaster doing something on their own that doesn't involve you, you probably shouldn't be watching streams. You absolutely are responsible and you absolutely can be critiqued for what you do. Sure, you say you're not a moral compass. That doesn't mean I can't expect better from you. This is such a fucking cop-out. And you see it time and time again when streamers do things, when they want to double down on them and being okay, they often retreat to those positions of like, no, man, I'm not a role model. I'm not here to do this, to do that, etc., etc. It's disingenuous. It's the wrong argument. If you're going to keep doing it, the argument should be that it's okay. And he does do that. I'll grant it. He does say, just turn the computer off if what you do, if what I do is wrong for you. I'm not going to be responsible for what you do. That's too easy when you're peddling something that's literally addictive. Gambling literally affects the brain. If you get addicted to gambling, your brain pathways will change on a neurological level. You're going to be an addict, just the same as you would have become an addict taking in cocaine or becoming an alcoholic, all sorts of other addictions that are out there. And just the same way, if a streamer took a sponsorship from an alcohol company, I would shit on them. If a streamer took a sponsorship from a weed company even, I would shit on them. Streamers taking sponsorship from gambling companies, from casinos, I will shit on them. I'm saying this also because, look, I like drinking. I drink, but I'm not going to promote it on stream. From time to time, maybe I'll have a drink while I'm streaming. I'll be just drinking, okay? Yeah, for gambling works the same as stimulants, exactly. It works on the dopamine centers. It's studied. It's known. Legal places would do different. That is one of the things that really worries me with the crypto casinos. They are all in those like weird tax haven, less restrictive laws for gambling type places where they could engage in like less ethical behavior. And like the devil's in the details with those things, okay? Something, for example, that certain countries regulate. When you see the slot running in front of your eyes, you cannot present fake probabilities in the stuff that you're seeing flow down. So if something has like a 1 in 1,000 chance of appearing, we're supposed to see it only like 1 in 1,000 rolls. But if you look at any of those slot streams, those 1 in 1,000 like outcomes in almost every single time the thing is rolling. That plays on the psychology of it. That plays on the gambler's mind of, oh, I missed it. I missed the big win there, but it was almost there. Like the slot stopped right after. But it's all fucking bullshit. It's all designed to manipulate you. And those countries don't regulate that. It's fucking terrible. But even if it was proper casinos with proper regulation, I honestly would still be a strong proponent of just outright banning it. You know what else is against TOS on Twitch? Alcohol sponsorships. I can show you my whiskey collection. That's legal on Twitch. But if I show you my whiskey collection and I'm being sponsored by a distillery, I'm getting banned, and for good reason. At least last time I read TOS, unless they changed it since then. And from what I've seen about the company that xQc is advertising, you can deposit money into the website from almost anywhere, but not everyone can gamble or withdraw the money depending on laws. Dude, that was one of the problems when xQc had his first gambling phase. He gambled on a website where technically gambling from the US is illegal. So they would actually be in their right legally if you're a US citizen and you throw money into their website and you try to take the money out. They are legally entitled to tell you, nope, we're not allowed to send money to the US. Get f***ed. And if you're not xQc, there's a reason he moved, LeMayo. Well, people are saying that's why he moved, but he did stop gambling. He moved and he stopped gambling. And now he started gambling again. So I don't know. I think he was genuine when he stopped. I think it was genuine, and I think he's genuine now. He changed his mind. Now he's decided that it's okay. Hashtag ad was already in the title before I even clicked off the Amber Heard trial. If you push misinformation, you'll get smoked. Okay, here he's criticizing that people accused him of starting the slot stream and not yet putting the hashtag ad sponsor indication in the title. Whatever. Nah, I don't care. Post my logs to LSF all you want. They praise some for taking some deals and dangle it above my head like their sense of misplaced morality impacts my moves. Yeah, we get it. You don't give a shit what people think about you. I understand because it's hard. This is the part where I have to say, it is hard to give a shit about what people will think about you. First off, you're getting fucking $10 million a month. More than that. That's fucking insane. A bunch of people are not going to care. Like, you've got your fan base. 99% of them aren't going to stop watching you because you gambled. Let's be real. Making fun of me being addicted like it's a joke. Memes flying around. Public opinion clowning on me for it. The moment it reflects back on them, it's time to find victims and cry wolf. Backwards-ass people thinking that an idiot aiming to entertain, me, rips away all free will from vulnerable individuals. Get a grip on your own life before fixing mine. So, once again, anyone who has experience with addiction knows that the free will argument is bullshit. You're literally promoting crack on stream and being like, oh, but people have their free will not to consume it. It's a really bad defense of what he's doing. Twitch is a platform that children use. Anyone sponsoring that is either nuts or doesn't care about government crackdown as well. And we're getting there. That was one of the points I wanted to get to. xQc is exactly the kind of streamer that children watch. 100%. A huge amount of his viewer base is going to be kids from fucking 10 to 18 years old. Those are extremely vulnerable moments of your life to an addiction such as gambling. It is 100% vulnerable people that are being affected by this, that would have to deal with this for the rest of their lives because a fucking streamer like sold out on their morals. Twitch is going to fucking burn in government regulations if they don't ban the gambling. I don't know if that's going to happen, honestly. Is because Twitch is a US company, and the US ruled already when there was the CSGO skin casino stuff. There was the ruling that said that CSGO skins are not currency. So none of the CSGO casino bullshit needs to go under the gambling regulations in the US. That court decision, unless it's overturned for some reason, I think is a pretty strong indicator that legally Twitch is going to be fine, sadly. Disclaimer, it's not a justification, but xQc is practically living his life on stream to the point that I think the dude is just straight frustrated with the responsibility of doing the right thing. I kind of identify with that hit mentality when you hit the end of your rope. Yeah, that's understandable, sure, but doesn't justify like being a bad influence on like kids. I'm gonna fucking go I'm gonna go woke scold on him 100%. This is something I care about. He's peddling this shit to kids. I apologized because people led me to believe there was a problem. I was wrong. There isn't any problem. Sorry for apologizing. Why would I take Gamba complaint more seriously than mobile game complaint threads? He does have a point. That was what I was saying. The mobile games, they prey on exactly the same things as gambling. They are less bad. Full disclosure, I took a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. I'm like a 15-20 viewer Andy, and I got $400 out of Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. It would be different if I had already a good income from the stream. I wouldn't be taking those kinds of sponsorships. What I did was bad. It contradicts my moral, like all the morality that I'm putting on here. That's why I like feel like I have to say it. If I had a bigger stream that I could actually live off of, I would not like go for those things, honestly. So your morals have a price. That's also a reality. Like everyone's morals maybe have a price, don't they? Yes, but it is a price I can afford, which interests me. Nice. Yeah, you can buy me out for sure. With Train, you kind of see the whole cycle of gambling insanity. Train is 100% terminally addicted to gambling at this point. When he's like gambling for 12 hours straight, and all that he says, all the thoughts that he voices are just pure like sick gambler mind mentality. It's kind of sick to see. Like I said, no opinions will be suppressed except for legitimate misinformation, like the hashtag ad thing. 2022 xQc despair mobile game trash content. You want to see despair? I'll show you despair. But look, once again, I'll be honest. I don't know. The mobile game thing, it's really bad, but it is less bad than the casinos. It really is less bad than the casinos. I also don't hate people who draw the line there. If that's where we have to, then that's fine. Let me be clear. When it comes for casinos, I don't want them to have ads anywhere. Those are businesses that are eminently profitable even without commercials. They don't need ads to function. When it comes to mobile games, what I want is regulation. I want mobile games to be treated with the same regulations that we apply to casinos. Well, not the same exactly, but the same mindset of regulations that we apply to casinos. Hit with everything that's needed to make them tone down the super aggressive psychological manipulation, the addictive shit, because it's way too much. So my prescription there would honestly be more like just 100% legislate. And I guess you could say the same for gambling, like ban casino ads, ban the sports gambling ads. I would vote for that personally, honestly. Sure, it's less bad, but it's still bad, LeMayo. It is, yeah. If you're sponsored to gamble on stream, the casinos or poker rooms tend to give free money to do it with. Yeah, one of my main worries as well about this is that it's the same thing happening as what happened with the CSGO gambling drama, which if people haven't followed it, the people who were controlling those websites, they were setting up fake results, fake accounts with or manipulated results to show wins, to show like the biggest wins possible. Literally just like outright stealing money from the people who are putting in their real money on the website, so that the streamer can show off like, wow, I won $200,000, poggers, and have their like big video and stuff. I haven't read the Malta regulations, but I would not be surprised if on some level of that is happening right now. Or maybe not that blatant, but at least, for example, them playing with like fake money. Trainwrecks has said time and time again that he plays with his own money, which is also 100% possible. It's not like he, like with the amount of money he's winning, he can afford to gamble away millions of dollars a month. He literally can.